Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's Tuesday, December 3rd. Medium Kim here. Three things today. I want to talk about a vision I had as I was waking up, and then a vision I had when I was sitting in the hot tub this morning. And then I was inspired to let's come together and to do a challenge here, a 30-day challenge of sitting with the divine. So I will talk about that in a minute, but I want to first start out with at about 4 o'clock this morning, I had a vision of it's the world, and I saw, and you guys may have had a very similar vision. I would love to know what you get too, or what you've felt about this. But it's like there was a control over the world, and it felt almost like, and it sounded like the ticker tapes a bit like the stock market. And I felt like there was a shift, like a globe over the world, and it sounded like the stock market. And there was a little shift, like the whole world would shift at the same time. In other words, what it sort of felt like, there was a global economy, and a part of what happens is our mind. Well, how do we control the economy? It felt like the control system was us, our minds. But there might have been an outside control system too. I'm not sure, but there was a shift, and I'm not sure which way, but I felt like whatever happens is it's globally. I don't know. So I got that. But again, it was over the world, and I could tell it was going over. It felt like it was going to the light. Honestly, it felt like it was going to the light. And then I thought, okay, the more we sit in the light, and this is why I want to do this 30-day challenge, the more we can shift what's happening to the earth. And it's not just the earth, but it's the economy and everything. Okay. Then, and I'll talk about the 30-day challenge in just a sec. Then I was sitting in the hot tub later. I got up really early today. I got up at 4. I don't know. I've been up a while. And what is it, 8 o'clock? Oh my goodness. But okay, I was sitting in the hot tub and I wasn't even thinking about anything, just kind of looking at the sky, the stars, and all that. And all of a sudden I saw a picture of Kamala and Joe Biden. Joe Biden. um, and he gave her, now take this with a grain of salt. I saw him give her another uniform. And the uniform looked military to me. He gave her, I was going into the brown. It looked like a brown uniform. She know how she usually wears a blouse with a tie sometimes, and then her suit. Well, that went away, and it was more like a regular man suit in a way, military. I felt it was very military, and he gave her that outfit, and there was even a hat, kind of looked like an army hat. I don't know. And there might have even been some sort of decoration. I don't, so I just saw that, don't know what that means. Okay. So think of it how you will, but I thought it was interesting, very interesting. I did last month. I don't know if I told you guys this. I had a vision of, who knows, right? I had a vision, entertainment purposes only, that the second week of December would be big changes. And with Biden and with Kamala. So I don't know what that means either. I thought possibly even Biden having an illness, but that's again, that's one option, right? What we can shift what happens. I do believe that. Our mind, as a collective. And it was no more apparent to me than ever this morning with that, the collective changing what happens on Earth. All together, it was a globe that shifted over. Okay, so here's what I want to propose. If we spend 20 minutes a day sitting with the divine, we will change ourselves and we will change the whole Earth community, I think. So the reason I said 20 minutes, well, you could do 20 minutes twice a day even, and that's even better. So when I was learning what's called contemplative prayer, which is a Christian-based meditation, and it's not that I practice any religion at all, but it was just one that I learned, and usually a mantra. All right. But they were suggesting that 20 minutes, and you time it, 20 minutes twice a day is what they were suggesting. But even if you do once a day, okay, the first 20 minutes of the day is to kind of center yourself, prepare yourself for the day. Miracles happen in that 20 minutes. And then the second 20 minutes of the day is about healing whatever, either mind, body, spirit that you need. So that's the reason you do 20 minutes twice a day. And of course, remember, whatever we do first thing in the morning and before bed, it goes in deeper. All right. And it's different. Remember, we have a body clock, and different times of the day resonate with different. The best time, honestly, to go within is that most yin time is 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. I think that's the lung meridian time. And it's a very yin. And that's often a time when people pass over. Because when we have our dreams, it's the most yin of that meridian cycle of the day. All right. Yang, there's a very yang around 12 noon. But anyway, whatever we do first thing in the morning and before bed goes in deeper. All right. Even taking medication, it goes in deeper if you take it like at 4 a.m. Okay. Now, so with a 20-minute sitting with the divine, you can do anything you want. The way I learned, and what I will probably do is I will find a word. First of all, I usually do a mantra first. I usually do, a little invocation, just a short little thing. What I say is, it's for Saint Germain. I don't always use this, but I will, it reminds me about Saint Germain. It's a purple flame. And so I'll say something like, I am presence bright, round me seal your tube of light. From ascended master flame, called forth now in God's own name. Help me keep my temple free from all discourse sent to me, for I'm calling forth a violet fire to blaze and transmute all desire, keeping on in freedom's name, till I am one with a violet flame. I will say that 3 times in my mind. That puts me in that space. Okay, I will light a candle, usually, or a little incense. Then I sit in that space for 20 minutes, and I pick a word. Peace is a good one. And when I say the word, it's that I repeat it, peace. And I imagine it's going into my heart. Peace, peace, peace. You can pick any word you want. Light, light, love, love. So you can pick anything. Joy, joy, serenity. So many different words you can use. Usually the same word throughout the 20 minutes, okay? Now, and that's it. Now, for me, it takes me about 15 minutes just to clear my mind. And this is why I like the word. That helps me keep my mind, because I know people talk about the breath, focusing on the breath. My breath, okay, that doesn't clear my mind. That doesn't keep me on my mind. I have to have a word. Now, everybody's going to be different. Sometimes I use a color in a word. Okay, so just all I'm saying is find something that works for you. Let me know if you want to do this too. Sitting with the divine for 20 minutes. I will do a meditation later, or 20-minute meditation, but there's so many you could find on YouTube. Joe Dispenza, there are many, many ones, but I'll do one as well. But have a spot that you always use. Try to pick the same time of day, the same place, the same time of day, and so that your spirit team is ready for you, okay? Like I sit in this chair a lot when I do my readings, but I don't sit here when I do sometimes I sit here for meditation, but then I sit right over. Now, for me, since I have my family here and everything, I don't have my own office anymore. My daughter, when she moved in, took my office. So what I do, I have one side of my bed where I sleep. The other side of the bed is where I meditate. I try not to mix them. All right, so I have my one side, but it's just right next to me here where I meditate. Also, there's another little tidbit. When you meditate in a corner like this, I'm in a corner here, it keeps your energy in. Okay. So, and you're building energy every time you come back to that same spot. You build the energy in that spot. All right, you guys. So the bottom line is, if we can do it for 30 days, we might be able to move mountains. And especially we've got next week coming up with the full moon and potentially lots of things happening. We don't know. We don't know. And I think too, we have to be ready for whatever happens. But it's going to be hard either way. If you know, and we going back to the election, um, if the MAGA group is running the country, that's going to be hard. Okay, for many different aspects. And if Kamala is president, that's going to be hard also for the MAGA side. Okay, but the MAGA side may find the MAGA leader also hard to live in. So anyway, but no matter which way that heads, we need to be prepared in our mind and heart and soul for whatever, and to help manifest and create this shift of our consciousness and the shift in everything, whether it's economy or whatever, the earth rising up in the ascension process, however this is. I hope this makes sense to you guys. Leave your comments below. I'm going to come back and do a 20-minute meditation and lead us through that. Okay, guys. Much love to you. Bye-bye.